Everybody in the house tonight, come on now. Non-discreet, my style is chic. We all family, meet and greet. Stand up, don't recline your seats, cause I'm about to take you behind the beats.
Snoop Dogg was the god. That's what Kendrick Lamar says. The god.
Okay, that's a slight exaggeration, right? The god? Shout-out-wise?
I mean, okay, but maybe not. The thing is, it's from Kendrick, who's like on top. First rapper to win a Pulitzer Prize, one of the most influential people alive, etc., etc.
And Snoop's a real, actual, old-fashioned superstar, so how does one become a god?
Let's go see. Take a cosmic ride to the LBC and meet Snoop Dogg, the G-Funk icon. Born Calvin Brodus Jr., Snoop's mom called him that because he looked like Snoopy.
From Peanuts? Aww.
It's gangster, actually. Snoop's mom worked hard to keep him out of the streets, but when he gets out of high school, he starts going in and out of jail.
Not again. Snoopy!
Sorry, Mama.
Locked up in a cell, Snoop's got nothing but time to write and to think.
Do I want to keep coming back here, or do I want to elevate myself and make my mother proud? Snoop promises himself he's going to do something good with the stories he's heard inside and the rhymes he's putting together.
Back home, Snoop locks himself in his room and practices his flow with his best friend, Warren G.
Who wasn't quite regulating, not yet.
But Warren G does catch it all on tape, and he needs to get it to someone very particular, his extremely hugely famous stepbrother.
Dre's in the neighborhood, and he's up to no good. When I start expressing myself, yellow slanted, cause if I stay funky like this...
Dr. Dre from NWA. One of the most important hip-hop crews of all time.
The suckers lack it, so when you see Dre, a DJ on the mic, ask what it's like we're getting hyped tonight. Cause if I strike, it ain't for your good health, but I won't strike if you just...
After rap is born on the East Coast, NWA announced the West Coast had something to say.
NWA was all about what people were going through in America's toughest neighborhoods, the reality of
systemic poverty, police harassment, violence, and racism.
And they expressed their anger with the most powerful weapon they had, their music, which is soon called Gangsta Rap.
After years of controversy over tracks that are raw, rebellious, revolutionary, and popular, NWA's anger turns inward.
And they break up.
Now Dr. Dre's alone in the driver's seat. He's got beats, but he needs a new MC with a new flow.
And who are you? My son's not selling drugs anymore.
No, man. I'm only here for dope rhymes. I like what I heard. Nobody sounds like you, Snoop.
Dr. Dre wants them both on his new album, like now, so they bounce to the studio.
Meanwhile, reality. 4 white police officers have been acquitted of the brutal beating of a black man, Rodney King. The streets are full of people protesting the LA Police Department's use of excessive force against people of color. Not much has changed.
Meanwhile, Dre and Snoop may have found a musical way to deal with that reality.
I bring forth to you the good time on the mothership. Are you hip?
Forget about your worries and free your mind.
Visiting from the chocolate Milky Way, Dr. Funkenstein brings Earthlings the gift of P-Funk.
P-Funk?
We'll get to it. As the city riots, Snoop and Dre's minds go back to the music of their youth. Pure uncut funk, a groove that frees your soul by making your body dance. It asked,
do you want to ride?
Let me ride. We want the funk. Born George Clinton, Dr. Funkenstein is a leader of the legendary funk collective Parliament Funkadelic.
P-Funk.
Their song Mothership Connection is inspired by the African-American spiritual Swing Low Sweet Chariot, a code song that described enslaved people's escape to freedom on the Underground Railroad. And Parliament were on their own rescue mission
to save a dying world from its funkless hell. With music, the Mothership frees fans from the difficulties of just life and lifts them up to a better world.
They even built a real mothership that would land on stage at P-Funk shows,
which Dre had seen at the first concert he ever went to.
Gotta have that funk.
Keep the funk alive.
Wake up. We got work to do.
Working day and night, Dre shows Snoop the ropes. They work out a new sound that pulls P-Funk into the vocals and the beats.
Instead of NWA's hard East Coast sound, Dr. Dre makes laid-back grooves that fit Snoop's unique flow. Beats inspired by the joyous, funky, fantastical sounds of their childhood. Time to give up the G-Funk. G-Funk? Oh yeah, the gangsta and the funk. Got it. The Dream Team produced not one, but 2 legendary albums. Both completely changed the game.
With the dog pound right behind me and rolling with my... That's where you might find me flinging that G thing. She want the G with the biggest sack. And who's that? He is I and I am him. Slim with the tilted brim. What's your name?
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg themselves fly off to the absolute top of the charts.
G-Funk breaks into the mainstream hard. Snoop's Doggy Style becomes the first rap album to enter the charts at #1.
Dre and Snoop inspire kids in tough circumstances everywhere. They still keep it real, but it's also joyful.
And you can shake your butt to it. You can still hear G-Funk in today's hip-hop, from Wiz Khalifa and Nipsey Hussle to Kendrick Lamar, who never misses a chance to pay respect to the OGs of G-Funk and P-Funk. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and Dr. Funkenstein. Because if you look behind the beats, all music is related.
We are family. Yes, sir. Everybody in the house tonight, come on now. Non-discreet, my style is chic. We all family, meet and greet. Stand up, don't recline your seats, cause I'm about to take you behind the beats.